Do this if your best friend is sleeping with your husband. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Priscilla, and on this channel, we'll talk about relationship, marriage, and how to build your home with the Word of God. And if today is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, please do me a favor by subscribing, liking, commenting, and equally sharing this video. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that whenever I make a video, you're going to be among the first people to be notified. What do you do when your best friend sleep with your husband? I made a video about a lady who came to me saying that she caught her husband and her best friend in the act. That her best friend slept with her husband and she was asking what she should do. So I posted that video here asking some of you to tell me what you would do if you are in such situation. And also, I promised that I was going to make a video to tell you what to do if you find yourself in such situation after telling that lady what to do. I don't know if you watched the previous video. If you did not watch it, where I was asking what you should do if you are in such situation, and where I posted the chat between me and the lady, you should go back and watch that video now, and also drop your opinion on what you think you should do. But I told you I was going to tell you what to do if you find yourself in such situation after telling the lady what to do, and that is what I am doing now. So without wasting time, let's get started. So this is five things to do when your best friend sleep with your husband, and five steps you should follow when your best friend sleep with your husband. Make sure you follow these steps. Number one, allow yourself to process your emotions. Give yourself space and time to process the complex array of emotions that arise from such betrayal. Allow yourself to feel the anger, sadness, and shock that comes from such betrayal while you seek help from trusted friend, family, or a therapist. Yes, that's the first thing to do. You should be able to process your emotions, your anger, what has just happened, what went wrong, what you should be able to ask yourself those questions, process your emotions, feel angry, be angry, the shock of everything. Don't just get involved into anything, don't just get involved into fight. Just process the whole thing. That is the first thing you should do. Process your emotions. Feel angry, the shock, be sad. It's just the betrayal is too much. So you have right to do all those things. So just take time to process the whole thing. Give yourself time to process the whole thing. That is number one. Number two, confront the situation. It is important to confront both your best friend and your husband about their actions to have clarity and understand the reason behind their actions. Yes, you just have to confront your husband and your best friend. You don't just want to allow it to slide like that. You have to confront your husband to just know what triggered their action, just to find out if they were under any influence or they just did what they did. You just have to confront your husband. However, while doing this, you must do it in a very calm manner. You don't fight, you don't shout, you don't want to create a scene, just in a very calm manner for you to be able to understand their reason and also have clarity of what triggered what they did. You must confront them. Confrontation is very, very important and you don't want to joke with it. Number three, evaluate the relationship. From what they told you when you confronted them, take a step back and assess the health and value of both relationships, depending on the level of the betrayal and remorse shown by both individuals. Consider whether relationship can be repaired or you should just distance yourself from both of them. But in all, never go back to that your best friend. Yes, evaluation is very, very important. You have to evaluate the relationship, the both relationship, both your friend and your husband relation. You just have to evaluate the whole thing. But however, this evaluation would come from what they told you while you confronted them. When you confronted them, what they told you will determine what you will do in this evaluation process. Okay, you have to evaluate this relationship to know if it's something you can repair, if it's something that can be repaired, the what they told you during the confrontation, some friends will be like, you think you are the only person that should be married, what they told you during that time. Some friends will start running their mouths and making you feel bad. You have been showing up, you think you are the only one that will get married, you think you are, all those kind of talk. Those things they tell you during confrontation, you will hear your friend's own, you will hear your husband, will help you to decide during the evaluation whether the relationship will continue or not. But in all cases, my advice to you is never go back to such a best friend, no matter what. Number four, seek professional help. Based on the outcome of your evaluation, consider seeking guidance of a couple therapist or marriage counselor for you and your husband to facilitate your healing process and to rebuild trust amongst you, and also help navigate the challenging decision making process ahead. It is very, very necessary you seek professional help, especially after evaluating the relationship and you consider that this relationship is something that can be repaired. If you are considering the relationship again, you should seek professional help. Even if you are not considering the relationship, I advise to seek professional help for you and your husband to help you navigate through your healing process and to help rebuild trust again between you and husband, and also help you navigate the challenging decision you are going to be making in future. Because if you don't take time, you might make a decision you will regret one day. So you need a professional help. You need someone that will help you, a counselor, a therapist that will help you and your husband, especially you, for you to be able to heal faster, and for your husband, you and your husband to rebuild trust again, and for that marriage to continue moving again. So you need a professional help. Number five, prioritize your well-being. Throughout this process, make sure you take care of yourself. Make self-care a top priority by engaging in activities that promote your emotional and physical well-being. It could be exercise, therapy, spending time with supportive friends, and also focusing on personal growth. You must understand that you are not responsible for the actions of others, so you must prioritize your healing and happiness. Yes, you must understand that you are not responsible for the actions of others, especially adults. So while these things are going on, you should prioritize your happiness, your well-being. You should do things that makes you happy, even if it means taking vacations, do all those things that makes you happy. You should do it. Just engage yourself in activities that makes you happy. Because let me tell you, you are not responsible for the actions of others. And I tell people that cheating is a deliberate act. It's not something that just happened. It's a deliberate act. For me to cheat, it means I've been planning it for a very long time. You should not kill yourself because your husband cheated. However, there are cheating that are not deliberate. There are cheating that are caused by influence. Maybe people are under influence, alcohol influence, or like people say now, kayamata, or so many things. So this is why you should take your time to go through processing your emotions, go through confrontation, evaluating the relationship, seeking professional help, and then while all these things is going on, you must prioritize your well-being. While you are doing all these things, you should not just leave yourself. You must prioritize your well-being and your happiness, because that is what should matter to you. However, I want you to note something, that this might not work for everybody, because people react to this kind of situation differently. People react differently to such situations. So it might not work for everybody. But then I will advise you to try this. If you find yourself in this situation or in such situation, try this. It might work for you. But when it did not work for you, or based on how you react to such situation, you can also check other ways you can do it. But I bet you, if you try this 5 step, it will definitely work for you. But that does not mean you shouldn't react to situation the way you feel like reacting to them. But I think that this is a good approach, not the best. Let me say this is a good approach you can use to approach such situation, for you to be able to know what to do, and that also makes you a wise person. Okay, I wish you good luck, and I beg you, please please subscribe to my channel. I love you. My returning subscribers, I love you all. Thank you for sticking with me. Subscribe, comment, turn on the notification bell, and equally share. Love you. Bye.